work after throwing the pick. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
May on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Working quickly here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
May. Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First down, New England.
First down, and they go right back to it. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Nix now on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down. Here's Nix again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. May now from the gun. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. He's going deep this time. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Marvin Mims now to return it. Escapes a defender.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Captain. Almost set.
Here's Nix to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Nix looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Caught by his back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
On first down, they'll run. Fights his way through a tackle. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Davis on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the gun, it's May. Big strike here to Williams. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's May to the air. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. Henderson here from the gun. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Here's the pistol snap to May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. They'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Now May on fourth down. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Henderson on second down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Henderson's going to get it on third down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's May on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. May now. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Henderson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. So the Patriots come in and take the win on their own. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.